Hello, High Flyer. You're being invited to build trust today. The three aspects of balance, worthiness, and awakening. Balance, worthiness, and awakening. When it comes to the value of the number 2 today is November the 9th, and that makes today a 2 day. 11 plus 9 equals 20, equals 2, equals balance. I'm Anthony, the Empathic Elevator. I'm here to help turn on that divine light inside of you. Discover that brilliance, that spark. I want to have some fun along the way. Oh boy. Angel spirits and guides, ascended masters and ancestors. What do we have for the viewer today, November 9th? Thank you, Spirit. Oh. Underlying energy for today is a nurturing heart and mother. We're looking for this nurturing heart in others as well today, as we build trust in our spirit guides, trust in our connection to others, as well as trust with this experience, trusting that you can be a nurturing heart. I'm a protective spirit, and I reach out to all life with love and compassion. Number 19, 9 plus 1 equals 10. It makes 1. That's about autonomy and beginnings. Now is a new beginning for you to find a nurturing heart, whether it's part of your spirit team or part of your friends, connections, and embrace the element of air. Excuse me, confirmation burp. I embrace the element of air, and I am open to all knowledge and wisdom. So this open arm, inviting in knowledge and wisdom with our open arms. Element of air, you may be an air sign. This also has to deal with speaking our truth, tuning into this, this blue energy, this peak energy of truth and love. Trusting the wisdom as well, being open to trusting that wisdom of air elemental. So elementals, it is not the air element, the element of air, all the many different gases and things that make up our air. And the air elemental is the being, the deity, if you will, or the diva of the air. It is the consciousness of it, quite literally a being that is created through all of the things the air element interacts with. You're being guided towards your own path. Some of you have stepped onto your own path and seeing signs and synchronicities. Perhaps have dream catchers. We've been seeing feathers along the way, guiding us along the way. I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. 4:44 on the timer, so finding new foundations and courage and strength. The courage to move on to your own unique path. And the strength to reach out to others, to find other protective spirits to feel in balance with, and transformation. It's another transformational day, as we go, calling you to go within to the cave of the mind, the cave of Brahma, as it is called, but finding the light in this dark spaces, illuminating the wisdom that comes from going into the cave of the mind, going into our feelings, our passion, our desires. I journey within and meet my higher self and find true happiness. True happiness wants you as you want it. Doing the shadow work. This is what's guiding you towards this opening towards your own path. It's also providing wisdom and truth. The throat chakra. So today is about working on that throat chakra front and center. Yes, we're often working on more than one chakra at a time. Sometimes all the chakras of the day need a little bit of attention. Today is about truth. Today is about I speak my truth and I allow others to speak theirs. I encourage others to speak theirs, not allow. We can't allow or disallow anything in anyone else's experience. We can only do that with our own experience. Movement meditation, finding different ways to get grounded, doing something a little different, a little fun, coming together with others perhaps and dancing to some good music, finding where you belong, finding where you can dance through this life. Can you create a meditative movement? Can you move through life in a meditative state, a meditative mind? I celebrate and honor my physical body through dance and through movement. Some of you are dancers, professionally even, or maybe interested in taking up a dancing class. You're opening up to finding your bliss. It's ready for you. You can find this bliss, this blissful place, this open-armed, embracing the changes, embracing the knowledge and the wisdom of your path on your way to bliss. I am following the path I love, and I am fully aligned to my soul purpose. You're fully aligned to your path. Follow that unique path with courage and strength. Opening your arms up to balance, to making this journey, this transformative journey, a blissful one, as blissful as can be, calling on the help of others as well to invite in a little bit of belonging, a little bit of balance. And we have sacred space, the number 7. Number 7 is about finding alignment, finding a place that helps you to feel in alignment. We have the busy beaver. Perhaps we've been this little busy beaver down here, and taking the time to relax in nature's beauty. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. I've been a bit of a busy beaver myself, and I think today I'm going to definitely take some time to 9:09 on the timer, November the 9th. Take some time to find a sacred space. I know I'm going to today. Peace, security, contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. Being open to the knowledge and the wisdom of the air of that space with air elemental. Calling on the air elemental. Calling on the crystals for this crystal ascension, or ascending to this crystalline body. For those of you that don't know, this is about that 5D ascension. We're inviting in the energies of our crystalline being as we work with the crystal kingdom. I'm attuned to the universal wisdom and the energy of the crystal kingdom. We're working with these crystals, allowing the crystals to guide us on our own path, show us the subtle signs, the subtle energies that are guiding us towards this path of transformation, this path towards our truth, this path towards moving through life in that mindful state. To use your insight, your third eye chakra during this transformation process. How can you use that insight, that third eye chakra energy to find your bliss, to see what's serving you? This too is about creating balance in the third eye, creating balance in what we're seeing. Also hearing, with awakening, the judgment card today. So judgment coming through to help you to awaken and balance. There's a new level of awakening coming to your third eye, to your throat chakra. As you open up the throat chakra from a balanced root, as we've been going through this month, doing a lot of root chakra energy, a lot of heart chakra energy, it's preparing us to open up to truth, giving us the courage and the strength to open up to truth and find balanced insight as well. The insight to connect to the sun goddess. I celebrate the energies. I celebrate the sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. Can you call on the healing energies of the sun? And the dragons, the fire dragons, wanting to help you to open up to these healing energies, to open up to this transformative journey, to really build a strong foundation, that root chakra, sacral chakra, solar chakra energy. This whole basis can, bring us down or help us stand tall. Stand tall in your fire, the sun energy, fire elemental, as it climbs from the base, spread it out from this base, this wide base of groundedness, grounded in your eternal fire. With fire elemental. Elemental is that being of fire, not just fire itself. Is that beingness, stepping into and calling on the elementals to help you embrace the divine fire within you. The mantra is, I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. More sacral, solar, and root chakra energy. This is about building those new foundations so that you may become this nurturing heart, this meditative being who moves through life in a meditative, mindfulness, meditative state on your own unique path. Embrace your own unique path. Angels, spirits, and guides, ascended masters and ancestors. What do we have from the Abraham Hicks well-being cards? Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for the viewer today? Embrace those changes. Calling on the Crystal Kingdom. Leave a comment below about what crystals invite you to work with them. What crystals are you inspired to work with during this transformation process, during this ascension process? Some that you have worked with and some that maybe we're planning to work with. Yeah, I suggest a moon stone with the approaching new moon. So the underlying energy for the day, appropriately so, it's about this solar sacral chakra energy. We have the sunflower, and I am a physical extension of source energy. Say it twice, say it thrice. You are a physical extension of source energy. You're brilliant and bright and beautiful. This brilliant flower, this beam of beingness, this spark of the divine. Sunflowers have the potential to create thousands more new plants, new beings with all the seeds that they have. Building this foundation with the number 4 on this card of knowing that you really truly are more vibration than you are physical. You are all an extension of what created you. And in essence, you created you. You chose to be you in this time. You chose to be here in this physical body as a vibrational being. This most powerful law in the universe, the law of attraction, is reminding you of your power, your potential, but also the credentials, the pitfalls as well. But to stand on the leading edge with this knowing that what is like unto itself is drawn. That which is like unto itself is drawn. Flowers attract birds and bees and beautiful things. A pile of crap, on the other hand, attracts flies. Which are we deciding to be? Can we listen to these messengers as well? To the element of air, birds associated with the element of air elemental, bringing you knowledge and wisdom. Archangel Gabriel coming through. Archangel Gabriel was out in yesterday's reading, September the 8th. You may be interested in checking that reading out. Since every request is granted, I feel no competition. It's okay to collaborate. It's okay to reach out to others. It's okay to reach for whatever it is that you desire, because there is no competition. Everything that you desire to create your own path, your bliss, you're allowed to follow that path with love and be fully aligned to your soul purpose. To stand in your light, to celebrate, to live a positive and fulfilling life, to reach for that sacred space, to reach for peace and security. We're reaching this, raising these flowers to the heavens, reaching for peace, reaching for beauty, reaching for earthiness and connection with the elephant. 33, whatever I can imagine, the universe can deliver. Take this into your beingness. Align with this idea. 33 is about aligning body, mind, and soul with the Trinity of Source. Father, Mother, God, Spirit, Soul. Whatever I can imagine, the universe can deliver. So you are an extension of the sun, the moon, the stars. It's about kind of like relaxing into this truth, but also allowing yourself to go within and really see the happiness that your higher self envisioned for you when you came to this physical body. And why does my saying no to it mean saying yes to it? Because it is the most powerful law in the universe, the law of attraction. Whatever we give our attention to, we are creating more of. So it's just reminding you, this is a caring reminder of the truth. So you may see with more insight how that what we've been pushing against has just created more of it in our life. Can we allow the sun to help us to heal our waves of disconnection, to help us to celebrate life, to celebrate every sunrise? Because in the same boat, to receive what I want, I must not push against unwanted. It's okay to look at it. We don't have to throw up fences. It's okay to see it, but not focus on it. This is about adjusting our focus. Perhaps we've not been wanting to depend on others. We can get into that feeling of being autonomous to a place of toxicity where we feel like we want to keep the rest of the world out, but sometimes when we're putting up walls, we don't see that behind this fence there's a beautiful fruit tree full of the fruits of our desires, full of just what we need for healing, full of the experiences that we need to help us to connect to the divine. So every subject is two subjects, wanted and unwanted. So it is, and so it be forever. And for at least in this time that we're in this earth space, this 3D realm, for now, everything is two subjects. We know what we don't. We know what we want by knowing what we don't want. And so whatever we've been pushing against, it's time to look at that and see what we don't want. How can we reverse the script? How can we flip the coin or flip the stick around? 2222 on the timer. Because you are becoming consciously aware of your inner being. You're becoming consciously aware of the fact that you are a physical extension of source energy. Connect to your inner child. Connect to your inner being. This child, embrace the nature spirits. Embrace nature, the nature of you, your connectedness to the animal realm, to the earth realm. 22 is this card. We just had 2222 on the timer. This is this new relationship with your knowing, with your walking in your truth, walking your own unique path. A little reminder that your emotions are vibrational interpreters. So what we feel is an interpretation of what you're vibrating at, what your frequency. When we talk about vibration, it's about that feeling, like when a firework goes off, you feel that feeling in your gut when it goes. It's a frequency, it's a vibration, it's a sound is carried through frequencies, and frequencies are made up of waves, and waves are vibrations, and we are vibrational interpreters. Your emotions are frequencies and vibrations, and they're letting you know when we're saying no to it and how that feels, and when you push against it, you know, that how that feels. So if you can find your bliss and find peace and security in your nature and the nature of your well-being as well. So again, we're really hitting on this point. My attention to it invites it in. So don't get in the boat with those complainers. I just added a post to my story today from Mouj is his name. He's a spiritual leader. He was talking about, don't commiserate with people who want to gossip for lack of their own helping themselves. They gossip because it's a projection of within. And so if we invite, those people into our life, we're giving our attention to it. And your most powerful thing, your most powerful divine power, 25-25 on the timer, 7 and 7, your divine energy is attached to what you give your attention to. What we give our attention to, we give our power to. Our attention is very powerful. My life is supposed to be fun. You're supposed to connect with your inner being. You're supposed to have fun with crystals and insights and have fun in the sun. Feel connected to that divine fire. You're supposed to feel alive, to feel lit up inside. Like that young child doing something. If you listen to yesterday's reading, do something that helps you connect to that inner child, to spontaneity and fun. There's evolutionary value in your personal preferences. By knowing what you want, you know what you don't want. Helps us to move along in this path to kind of find this magical carpet ride. I have a meditation in my videos called The Magic. It's about going on a magic carpet ride. And, if it might interest you to experience that, to bring in that movement, to help you to release what we've been pushing against. Because to receive what you want, you must not push against. And if you know that life is supposed to be fun and that's one of your preferences, there's value in that. We're learning the value of your personal preferences because only you know what is appropriate for you. So listen to those whispers, listen to those messages. Grow out your hair if you so desire to. I am, regardless of what some people have said, how I should keep it short because it looks cuter, because it's more acceptable. I've had so much of that over the years with growing out my hair and advice from others, unsolicited advice to wear it shorter because people like it and they think it's cuter and it's more socially acceptable for, to have short hair. But I like growing my hair out. Only I know what is appropriate for me. That is the truth. Wow, look at this. Whose truth is the true truth? I mean, that's my truth. For me, my truth is I like growing my hair out. I like to eat plant-based foods. I like to smoke a little pot. I don't believe that pot is a drug. To me, that's my truth. This is about throat chakra energy. I speak my truth and encourage others to speak theirs. It's about looking through the lens, these rose-colored lenses, in a healthy way. There can be a healthy approach to wearing those rose-colored glasses. If we do it to kind of filter to see the side of the subject that we want to see. Every subject is two subjects, wanted and unwanted. So try to do your best to focus on what you desire. You desire to be this protective spirit, to be able to reach out to others with love and compassion, to find your bliss. And, I love working with crystals. If someone you like to work with crystals, then work with crystals. Don't hold yourself back or because you're afraid of what others might think. And final reminder, it's not about controlling your thoughts. It's about guiding them. You know, if you release a balloon, you could guide it. You could ask spirit, the air elemental, to guide it to, you know, to someone else to receive, or guide it to land somewhere that's maybe not in water, where it's not polluting. But I sure as heck can't control this balloon once we've released it. Once we've released those thoughts out into the atmosphere, good luck. You're not gonna control them. You're becoming consciously aware of this power we have, the power of your thoughts, the power of your feelings as well that are connected to those thoughts. Because more important than your thoughts, just about, you know, are how you feel about those thoughts, about those experiences. That's not what I wanted. 1 second, and we're gonna go to the White Sage Tarot. I'm having a hard time moving my cards here. Just a little bit of frustration there, but that's okay. We're good now. It's okay to get frustrated. Part of the transformational process. And it's okay to, you know, give away a little bit of our power every now and then too. Don't beat yourself up over it like I did at times, you know, like I didn't know that I was giving away my power until I knew. And once I knew, Spirit opened up ways for me to learn how to take back my power, to be in balance. Angel spirits and guides, what do we have for the viewer from the White Sage Tarot to wrap up this reading here? So we're doing this work, we're, you know, watering the garden of our truth, the garden of our being, a garden of your desires. So our underlying energy is take back your power. Take this potential to create something you love, to create from a place of love, this pink ribbon and the Ace of Wands, this potential of fire, this potential, this gift to create. This energy is being sent to you, and this is about sending our energy up too with the pussy willows, or the what's the other name for those? Redwood? No, can't think of the name of the bush. There's more than willows have those little fuzzy things that grow on them. 3:33 on the timer. About this mastering this process with body, mind, and spirit. Even when scarcity comes up, can we find the wisdom and the knowledge? Can we see the sweetness, the ribbon of the thread, you know, behind the broken sand dollar, behind the broken whatever we were creating and may have broken up? Whatever losses we have incurred, can we see the knowledge, this thread of knowledge and wisdom behind it? With air elemental, can you be open to the knowledge and the wisdom of air? There's two sides to every coin, even those broken coins. The Four of Swords, go within. Put your sword in the sand for a minute. This is about meditation, transformation, taking the time to go into the cave of the mind, to meet your higher self and find true happiness, find what feels good with this orange ribbon. The orange, it's about that sacral chakra energy, that sun energy, the fire elemental within. Swords are mental. It's about laying down our thoughts and balancing through surrendering that mental state for a moment and allowing our body and our physical body to move, to be celebrated through dance and through movement. After we've tuned into our truth, we take that time and then we come out of it and we move through life in a meditative way. This is about finding balance and justice. The card of justice, bringing you balance. We have weighing the heart against the feather, like Ma'at and the Egyptian culture and Egyptian belief. Weighed the heart against the feather at the time of her death. And this is about finding your truth. Really look at the truth of maybe what's not in balance for you, what's out of balance. If your heart were to be weighed against a feather, would you pass the test? Would your heart be empty of those heavy energies? Or would it be heavier than a feather? What is your truth? Whose truth is the true truth? And as these little devils come up, these little shadows for us to look at, this temptation to act in old ways, temptation to follow addictions or turn back to, you're going to be tempted. You're going to be tempted to turn back to 3D. You're going to be tempted to go back to sleep, to curl up in a cozy place, to close our eyes to the truth. That's that devil energy, Capricorn. Sometimes comes in and tries to influence our heart to stay, comfortable, to stay asleep. The King of Swords is inviting you to be decisive, to decide what you want, to use your mental energy, element of air here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is that air elemental energy as well, bringing knowledge and wisdom. Can you find the knowledge and the wisdom, the clarity as well with the King of Swords, opening up that crown chakra energy to divine wisdom? We looked at yesterday's reading. We talked a lot about crown chakra, finding clarity of your soul purpose, so you can follow the path you love and be aligned to your soul purpose. To stand in your personal power, to take power back through your attention. Your attention to it invites it in. Your attention is powerful. How can you take back your power, stand up for yourself, and continue to do the work, do the mental work to awaken this fire within? This is about collaboration, the Three of Swords. It's about finding some truth, allowing truth to, what truths are wrapped up in feelings of hurtness. What wisdom is there in our experiences, in the truths that we've felt, in the contrast, in the other side of the subject that we've experienced? We've experienced some heartbreak, we've experienced some scarcity, some unworthiness. Three of Swords can make us feel like we're unworthy to love again. So you can learn to love again. Seven of Pentacles is about watering that garden, making the choice of what we're going to feed. Are we going to feed what comes from a heart space that's also connected to this earthly creations, what you desire to create? Are you continuing to water your garden with gratitude? Can you celebrate what the sun brings to the table, the healing energies, and the fact that the sun allows us to grow food, allows us to grow our bodies, allows us to be on this earth. And the hermit, this is about surrendering. This is about tuning into your instinct, your intuition as well. He's got a little starfish with him. And this is about bringing that grounded energy with you too. Also water energy. To, wear something comfortable, to dress warm, and be smart about it. If you're gonna complain about the weather, there's a German saying I recently heard that there is no bad weather, just bad clothing decisions. So if it's gonna be cold outside, take your power back in the situation and dress warmer instead of being the person that's, jumping in the complaining boat. Because we're starting a new cycle. A new cycle is beginning, and these infinite cycles with a sign of infinity. We're being guided into this cycle of your soul path, of this path that you love. Excuse me. And so whatever you would like to create in this new cycle, this time, this 1111 portal is an opportunity to step into a new cycle. And since every request is granted, there's no competition to what you want to create. Four of Pentacles is about finding stability and finding what feels good. Sometimes to the point of feeling a bit stuck. So perhaps we're saying no to, taking on more hours, to, perhaps we said no into the past to giving away our power, to coming out of, a comfortable place and stepping into your bliss, stepping into your power. Perhaps we've been pushing against, saying no to coming out of our comfort zone with the Four of Pentacles. Call on this magician energy. There may also be, there's eyes on you. People are watching you. They're seeing what we're pushing against. There is the all-seeing eye as well. God's spirit has its eye on you, seeing how our, transformation into this feather, into lightening up into spirit. How can you lean into transformation with the magician when you how can you no longer push against what you don't want? Take back your power with the Seven of Wands. Stand up for what you believe in, what you desire, and allow standing in that power, raising your wand to finding your connection to your feelings, your emotions as vibrational interpreters, seeing the power in that and what we're giving our attention to, and pointing it towards something fun, because life is supposed to be fun. This is about this process, this moving forward. This is a time of celebration as well as we move towards Thanksgiving. We're celebrating all the work that we've done. It's time to celebrate and be celebrated for the work we've done to get into alignment. 4433 on the timer. To find new foundations that are in alignment with a calm mind, body, and spirit. And to make the choices that are right for you. Only I know what is appropriate for me. The Seven of Cups is about making the choice that is right for you. Coming out of the land of indecision. Listening to the whispers within. what whispers to your heart. Welcome to November 9th, a trust-building journey that inspires profound self-awareness. Despite the emotional weight of Scorpio season, this feeling of scarcity, perhaps, or heartbreak and upset, Three of Swords, Scorpio season, seek out balance in the number 2 by leaning on others. Whether you confide in a trusted friend or partner, or call upon the support of your spiritual practice, now is not the time to self-isolate and carry your burdens on your own. There is help out there if you're willing to look. But be gentle if some fear comes up. Worthiness with the Two of Cups invites you to reflect on emotional self-esteem. So we're just looking under the underlying energy card. So consider where you first learned that a part of you was unlovable. If some formative experiences or learned behaviors still keep you at arm's length from others, try to bridge this gap with radical vulnerability and self-compassion. You may begin seeing from an entirely new perspective. Hermit, seeing things from a new perspective. Hanged Man energy as well. Awakening with the Judgment card encourages you to rewrite some of the stories you tell yourself around intimacy, so you can break whatever psychological cycle you find yourself stuck in. These old cycles. Starting a new cycle. By taking a discerning and critical lens of your personal life, King of Swords energy, you can make the crucial changes you need to experience true belonging. Three of Cups energy, which actually be tomorrow's card of the day. We're moving towards this sense of belonging with the Three of Cups on November the 10th. Today's mantra, even if I wasn't taught it, even if I don't believe it yet, I trust that I am worthy of supportive love. You are worthy of being supported. 47:47 on a timer. It's 11:11. All about moving towards this 11:11 portal. What partner, friend, and beyond? What partner, friend, loved one, ancestor, or guide makes me feel truly held and cherished? How do they do this for me? Today's journal prompt. Today's ritual. On a paper or in your mind, take an inventory of your past partnerships, platonic or romantic. It's a bit of a long reading today, guys, but we're getting through it. Thank you for hanging in there if you have so far. And what stories do you still carry from these experiences? While accepting what is, try to find the willingness to let them go. Born on this day, we have Benjamin Bain-Necker, American almanac author, surveyor, mathematician, and farmer. Harriet Hunt, American physician and women's rights activist. And Muhammad Iqbal, British Indian writer, philosopher, and politician, had this to say. People who have no hold over their process of thinking are likely to be ruined by the liberty of thought. So I hope this found you on a lovely altitude today. Remember, this is about finding balance, worthiness, and the sense of awakening towards your bliss, towards your unique path. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I love you. Take care. Namaste.